I know, guys. I am sorry. Overlay spam is real. See, I will say, though, the overlay spam actually did catch my attention right there. Shout out to a beautiful chat there on the Zuby.tv. Glimpse back on Darkseer. Hyper Chicken, he's dead. Overwhelming odds to secure the kill. Kind of sneaking up right here. Weaver should be fine throughout that. Your Magi, he's going to pop Bloodlust. He's going to make a run for the for the bounty room, but yeah, Winter Wyvern's going to get it first. Even with the boots, unable to get there in time. Ignite's throwing up. There's the Arctic Burn. Oh, he's trying to do the pull still. Look at that. Look at that Winter Wyvern. He's like, I don't even care if I die. I just want to get the pull, man. And he'll die in the end. That was fun to watch. Even threw out the Splinter Blast in the last second. Actually going to help to the return kill onto Ogre Magi. So Splinter Blast actually does assist there a little bit in the end. Is that going to be enough for a save? It's not the most regen, only level 1. Juggernaut is going to be fine, though. Here comes that turn with Tiny popping in. You saw the smoke or the dust even being used, but the screen also causing issues. Sand King falls. And now they also, oh, down goes actually, that was Ricky right there, but Weaver's now in trouble. He does not have enough mana for another time lapse, or for a time lapse even. As Ogre Magi is also trying to run, he's going to end up dying right here. He tried to go towards the lane, but realized it wasn't going to happen. Oh, maybe not. That Bloodlust, man. Blade Fury trying to get die eventually. It's just a matter of how much time he makes them waste here. Does he have a toss even? No, he doesn't even have a toss. No mana for it. Okay, there we go. Now they're going to cut him off, and finally gets the kill. But over here, LC challenges Winter Wyvern to a duel, and that's a duel that he'll win every time. So Old up does that smoke screen. Oh, but the Sakuchi in time. And he's good, yeah. You can see Tiny at the last second. Bottom lane, what's happening down here? That's what's happening. The duel activated, and the duel is victorious. Wow, Legion Commander got low. But Iron Shell damage nearly taking him out, actually. But he wins the duel, and he jets on out of there. So now he's got the 20 charges to work with already. This early on in the game, not too shabby. Top lane, looks greedy maybe from Juggernaut. It looks like it. He's going to get pulled back by the Glimpse of the Static Storm. And he'll fall. Blink Dagger progress looking pretty good for him. Middle lane, Tiny charging in. Those phase boots, is this where they catch him? Avalanche comes out, there's a smoke screen in front. Nobody turns around. Yeah, the smoke screen placement was a little bit off, but they still get the kill. No time lapse, that's why. He tried to Sakuchi out of there, but yeah, he did not have his toss. Wondering why I wasn't going to time lapse, but it's on cooldown, it's hard to use an ability. That's what I've learned. There's the duel, and nice cold embrace. So it is good against LC. Happens to be, despite a first pick Winter Wyvern. Works out there, but the press to attack, and they still get the kill in the end. Look at LC. He doesn't get the charges for it, but he's still, oh my god, he almost tied there with the Splinter Blast too. But the armlet toggle is successful, and he manages to escape. Now BKB being worked on by Legion Commander. That's actually somewhat close. He already has the Ogre Club. He gets jumped though, and no, he's going to survive. Never mind, the vacuum pull in. Everything being used, but it's starting to do what it can with the Static Storm. They do get that kill on LC, but at what cost there? Down goes Tiny. The bouncing around from the Omni Slash. But now Juggernaut, he's in a pretty bad spot. There's a stomp for the minion. Now comes the Witch's Curse on Ogre Magi though, and he will be picked off actually. So good Witch's Curse right there. Glimpse back on somebody. No, Juggernaut, he's going to spin to survive. And it looks like Winter Wyvern also, never mind. Thought he was gonna say I thought he made the correct decision there to pour it out, but not to be. And Ricky was just kind of standing throughout with an Iron Shell, doing some good damage. So they really got to make sure they have that vision, man. Feels like Ricky was able to just kind of displace this. Yeah, that's what it was. And that bug is, I think, infested, man. Genetic Field, nope, they got Tiny, got Glimpse back. See the Wildering Ripper just doing what he can to slow them down. LC chasing, he's gonna get the tool off on a Juggernaut. Does he have the backup here? It looks like he absolutely does. No victory, but again, a kill is a kill. And Juggernaut are going to be the best target to be killing right here. So well played. Oh, there's a glimpse back on a Ricky, and they will make Ricky pay. Tricks of the trade. Gonna just delay the inevitable by a second or so. SG headed down. All right. So Hurricane Pike finished for Weaver. Ogre, he was left alone over here. He's gonna get picked off now. He survived for a while though. They have bought enough time. Or not. No blink or anything like that on Legion Commander, of course, so can't really just jump in for initiation here. And they lose Ogre for another 20 seconds. Oh, he buys back, actually. They're going to find. That's why Winter Wyvern going to be the first target. Off to the side, LC gets jumped out. However, Kinetic Field put down. LC trying to live through this. He activates the press of the attack. Is going to run on out of there. He still does have a duel to challenge. Winter Wyvern gets picked off. Down goes Disrupted. There's the epicenter coming in from the Sand King. And he is going to go down, though, as Tiny throws him in the air. There's a victory, though, for LC as he picks off Tiny. Ricky's on the run, as is Hyper Chicken here on Darkseer. That Hurricane Pike Weaver looks like he's doing plenty of damage. Going to get launched over the ledge, but he'll get the triple kill successful with the finish right there onto Darkseer. So it actually looked like hope there for Hard Questions. They killed Sand King despite his initiation, and Disruptor off the vacuum into the wall. However, the Witch's Curse also coming. Not sure who is on top. Looks like it's a good damage. They do kill Disruptor in the end, but down goes Tiny in the midst of this. You do see Matt in the back with that Iron Shell still doing plenty of harassment throughout. Juggernaut actually lived throughout all this. The Healing Ward comes into play, and he will stay alive. LC does get picked up on Soda. Sand King. It still continues. Weaver, no, he's still alive actually. Winter Wyvern going down. Weaver trying to chase now. In the background, actually more so run away from this Ricky right here as Ogre Magi is now on the run. He's going to probably be picked off, though. There we go. And a multi-kill, double kill for Hyper Chicken in the end. What on earth? That vacuum wall, though, is what really turned it around in favor of HQ. Man, without that, there's no way the fight goes as it is. And Juggernaut, oh my God, how did he live? That Juggernaut surviving was absolutely ridiculous as well. Meanwhile, glimpse onto Ricky. They are going to catch him here, sticking around way too long. And Weaver is now officially unstoppable. Again, he obviously lived that last fight, and look at that, 30 Sakuchi damage. SG might still be in a pretty good spot. The Iron Shell Centaur coming in, buyback on a Ricky. They know this is so important. They do not just want to give this up. For free, Brink's going to jump in. He does find Weaver, tosses him in, has a time blast, needs to use it. He will right there. Gets sucked in by the vacuum in the wall, but not the biggest. Meanwhile, glimpse back onto somebody right there. It looks like Brink, but they're not going to follow it up. It's a retreat mode for SG. They're just simply trying to run here. No, now they're going back in. They want this Ricky dead, damn it. In comes the Cold Embrace, though. Tiny in the background going right for Disruptor, and he drops him like it's hot. But now we go with Weaver sitting in the right-click turret from a distance, putting a good damage into that Tiny, but the Winter's Curse is just going to CC him for the time being as they're picking off Sand King off to the side. So Weaver will have to Shikuchi away right there. Sand King, Blink Dagger in 3 seconds. Ooh, he might be able to catch somebody here. Yep, he got Juggernaut. The duel? Yes, he initiates it. However, here's Tiny to turn that. No, he gets the winner in the end. Weaver assisting from the background, and Tiny's also going to be picked off. I thought that was actually going to turn for sure on the LC, but Weaver was there, and now they're going to get Brink as well. The epicenter right on top. Coming up with the Aegis. He'll die right away. They dusted, and they just missed him. Weaver's coming over, though, with the gem. Are they going to see him? Tell me they see him. They see him, right? Yeah, they see him. They saw him at the last second, and they are going to catch him. When now Ricky's dead for 50 seconds. He was in between a rock and a hard place right there. They find Darkseer. Meanwhile, Tiny, he's trying to run. The vacuum comes out. Doesn't hit anybody, though, with the wall. Weaver just turns him down with the right clicks. Meanwhile, Cold Embrace used on himself. The Omni Slash Time Blast, he used it right away. Weaver will barely escape the smoke screen. Not enough. However, they do get the kill. The gem drops as well. So Weaver going down big. He got caught by that Omni Slash by himself, separate from the team. In the background, though, Tiny does go down. However, LC also sets up now onto the, who was that? That was the Ricky. In the background, you got Juggernaut, the only... The Avalanche, it kind of connects right there onto the Weaver. Can he time-lapse in time? He is silenced for the time being. He is going to be good as the attack comes out. Now he's figuring out with the right clicks. Down goes Tiny in the midst of that victory for LC. They do lose a Weaver on the background. He died. The Juggernaut, did he get another Omni Slash on him? I believe he did. So Weaver goes down to the background again. No buyback this time. As now LC is still trying to find an opportunity. Jumps back in this time onto the Darkseer. There's a stun through with a Pearl Strike. But without Weaver, they do lose a lot of that damage, and it shows. Ogre Magi, now the sole survivor, not for long though. All they killed was Tiny. Weaver again, feels like he's just really getting caught out in bad places here. I mean, he did end up using the Time Blast, but it obviously didn't matter at that point. And a 5-for-1, and they take out the tower on top of that. What are we looking at with the chart here after that? We expected this to happen. Oh, they do have a gem now. They do have a gem. Ogre has a gem. They know where this guy is, this Ricky. Can they catch him in time? There goes a duel. There's the Witch's Curse, but LC still catches him, but the Cold Embrace will save for now. Down goes Ogre Magi in the background. Meanwhile, the BKB popped on a Weaver. The epicenter in the midst of it all. Ricky did die, but he buys back immediately. Juggernaut also buys back right away. They lose another, though. Darkseer goes down. He's not buying back. He does not have it, but now Weaver, no more BKB. Needs to be careful with Ricky and Juggernaut back into the fight. They lost Sand King and Ogre Magi off the bat. Smoke from SG, all right. Illusion, though, the real one popped out in the background. Ricky is there as well, they see him. That's gonna be the chance, pops the trick of the train. Delaying right here. Static Storm in the midst of it, though, in the background. BKB down, and he drops Disruptor in 2 hits. The Cold Embrace, saving Ricky initially, but the epicenter enough for the kill. Winter Wyvern does go down. Meanwhile, over here, the duel initiated by LC onto the Juggernaut, I believe that was. Yeah, they take him out. He has no buyback, actually. That is big. Brink is now in trouble. He's being chased down. Weaver just a little bit too slippery. He didn't even need to use that Time Blast. That was just huge there for SG. A 4-for-1, only losing Disruptor. As you do see Darkseer making his way out of there, but the duel onto Juggernaut, I mean, that was really split up too. Hard question. I don't know if they were all on the same page there as far as back, but it's just so late. I mean, they're going to lose the melee anyways. As, yeah, there we go. He finishes it off. He does have a time lapse if need be. He's going to use it right there. Gets back to full life. The BKB popped. He will be fine for the time being. Duel in the background, though. Mortar is up to 108 now on LC. And the chase continues, meanwhile, onto Tiny as Darkseer does a good job of blink daggering away. As he gets glimpsed back right there. But the racks will full top, and now they get out of there as Ricky and Juggernaut are both up. So it's all right. I mean, the Manta style, the Diffusal, I was going to say it's not that threatening. It's decent, but it's not that scary. Something like this Weaver. He gets the support from LC right off the bat, popping in the auto attack so quickly. Now, he is getting low, actually. Does have a time lapse, though, used if need be in the background. LC challenge duel, and the Witch Wyvern got the kill. The epicenter going up. They get the kill to Tiny. Down goes Juggernaut. GG, well played. SG Esports will fall. We'll get the victory, excuse me, against Hard Question here, who will fall themselves. So, well played by really both sides. A hell of a series, and especially this Game 3. This is definitely a well-fought series, a well-fought game by both teams. But in the end, SG Esports are victorious, and they are advancing on to the next round. So the team from Brazil comes through and moves on to the semifinals. Again, it looks like they're set up to play FDL in the following round now. Whereas, again, I'm not sure on that. I'll have to double check on that, but they'll play somebody. They'll play either Infamous or Team Freedom, I believe is what it should be. Anyways, they're going to be playing somebody, but they're staying alive in the winner's bracket is what matters. Moving on to the semifinals. So congratulations to them. Hard Question on the other hand.